Add the Field of View Toolkit asset to the project. It's not necessary to import the demo folder, but I recommend that you familiarize yourself with its contents before using it for the first time. Let's create a new empty object. This will be the viewpoint of our character. Add the simple creator component to this point. Start the game. Great, it works. Simple Creator automatically added all the necessary components when you start the scene. However, you could do this manually and customize the settings to your liking. The main component is the main FOV generator. It's responsible for generating rays and displaying the viewport area. The asset includes materials suitable for all rendering pipelines. Quality Preset is the component responsible for the quality of the field of view. You can add several of these components at once if you need to manage the quality of the viewport. This also includes the LOD system, which allows you to automatically adjust the ray generation to the required field of view size to save processing resources of the system. To allow your NPC to notice other objects, add an object detector component. And on the objects that are noticed, add a detectable object component. Don't forget to choose a physical layer for these objects and specify it in the detector settings. Both components have dozens of customizable parameters that affect the detection rate. Translucency for objects is added in a similar way. Add the translucent object component and select a separate physical layer. Remember to enable and configure the detection of translucent objects in the main FOV generator component. Note that for 2D games, you should use the main FOV generator 2D and object detector 2D components. All other components remain the same. Finally, we will look at the FOV optimization component. This component analyzes NPC movement, its distance from the camera or the player. And at the right moment, the component optimizes the quality of the field of view or temporarily turns it off. Using this component allows you to reduce the load on your computer and use hundreds of instances of this asset in one scene. You can learn more about the asset by going to the demo scene, where I've tried to demonstrate all the features of the asset using 10 different examples. You could find more information on all the functions, parameters, public methods, and feedback in the documentation for the asset. There, I also give practical advice on how to configure these parameters. The link to the documentation is right on the asset page.